Well, hello, everyone. We are back. Just had some dicks.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
We still have some.
We still have dicks. So what we're going to do is we're going to record a little bit, something extra.
Yes.
We were trying to do something extra. Now we're just going to record something extra.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
What Julia and I have are beers pertinent to what is the beginning, or some would say far too early season. Julia, what you drinking?
I am drinking Third Eye's Pumpkin Pie, Pumpkin Spice Ale, because they are on shelf, so it is pumpkin beer season.
And I'm having Third Eye's Dreizog Marzen.
Why?
Because it's Oktoberfest season.
So you say. Now, we were talking about this a little bit in between our episode recaps. This was actually during the tweener, during the break when the mics were down and all that. So not even Patreon heard this content. But I said, the beer's on the shelves, it's pumpkin season. And Marco went, well, no, it's not really pumpkin season yet. It's Oktoberfest season because the Oktoberfests are on the shelf. And so we decided we were going to have a little bit of I don't want to call it a debate, but just a nice little conversation where I try to explain why you should be drinking pumpkin beers in August, and Marco's going to try to explain why you should drink Oktoberfest beers, be they Fest beers or Märzens, whichever style of Oktoberfest beer you want, in August.
Yeah. Or even July.
Yeah,
because Oktoberfest beers came out in July.
Yeah, the pumpkin beers typically don't come out until mid-August-ish. But
here we are.
'Tis the season. So, Marky, you just took your first sip of your beer. Do you want to start with why you think you should be drinking Oktoberfest beers in August?
This is fun because I know all of you are missing Skip Bayless not being on TV anymore.
Yeah, it's so sad.
So, it's so sad. Rip. Whatever. But anyway, so, Julia, I hear all year long about how so many people are they just want an amber beer. They want an amber beer. They want a Schwartz beer. They want these, they want these dark lagers. They want these malty things. It's like, you know what? You don't. And you don't. And you're wrong. And you're making shit up. And but what you can get behind is an Oktoberfest, a nice, crisp, cold Oktoberfest, right at the second to last week of July. Mm-hmm. It gives you a nice malty flavor. It's a lighter malty flavor than some of that other stuff that and people tell me that's fictionally that they want. And it's leading into, in the next 2 weeks after it comes out, August. Back to school. Get the start of the leaves change very soon. You hope
the leaves aren't going to change this year. They're going to be dead from the heat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Back when I moved to Ohio, fall was a season.
Hey.
Yeah, but anyway, so you get into kids back to school. You get into fall. You're coming up on, fall sports. Oktoberfest, though, it's right there. It's ready for you. It's ready to be a go-to crisp, just wonderful lager with nice malty characteristics. Got a little touch of hops for you so that it breaks through that sweetness, so that it's all not just something that's just malty and sweet and heavy. And here it is,
like a
ready for you. With a little bit less ABV and a little bit lower on the malty sweetness.
Okay. All right.
Julia, why should we be drinking pumpkin beer in August?
Because pumpkin beers are all-encompassing. Pumpkin beer, so Oktoberfest beers are two styles, typically. There's a little bit of gray area, a little bit of play. Pumpkin beers are... They cover the entire spectrum from stouts to blondes to ambers no matter what kind of beer you want, no matter what the season is, there is a pumpkin beer in that style for you. Like this one is
Do you still have that pumpkin
Vive? Sadly, I thought it was the pumpkin. It's the apple.
Ah, okay.
Yes. But yes, I do still have that in the back of my fridge, and it's apple spice Vive season too.
Bring it next week.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Don't threaten me with a good time here. That thing's like 5 years old. I don't know. I think they put it out once, and yeah, scary.
That was enough.
Yes, it was. But pumpkin beers, people think that they are just about being kind of heavy and overly spiced, and it really depends on how the pumpkin beer is made, which again allows it to be an August beer. Oktoberfest, again, you are limited in what that style is. With a pumpkin beer, it can be anything. It can be real pumpkin to where you're not getting all the sweet cloying of allspice and nutmeg and cinnamon. Or you could be that opposite side where it is all sweet and all heavy. The pumpkin beer is full spectrum. It can be anything you want it to be. Any amount of pumpkin, from just a little bit of natural pumpkin to full on, it tastes like you are eating a slice of pumpkin pie covered in 3 pounds of whipped cream. That exists. So you can drink those lighter, more vegetal pumpkin beers in August, and they hit just as well as when you go for the more heavily spiced pumpkin beers later in the season, in your Octobers and Novembers, in that pumpkin pie season. So you should be drinking pumpkin beers in August because they cover the end of summer through wintertime. You don't find an Imperial Oktoberfest anywhere, but you can find an Imperial beer with pumpkin in it, with pumpkin pie spice.
Barrel-aged pumpkin beer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. August is pumpkin season.
There's
New Wales knows this. They released theirs in August.
There's a historical records going back tracing American pumpkin beer.
To George Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GW.
As the first American, yeah. I don't know. Not really. But you know what I'm saying.
How far back is he on the list of Americans?
Pretty far back.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, he was no, Croatoan victim, but he was here when America became America. With the Declaration of Independence and all the fighting and all that kind of stuff. So basically, he is the godfather of pumpkin beers, and therefore pumpkin beers should be drank in August, which is a very critical month in American history.
Is it? Really? Wow.
Yes,
okay.
I said that with a lot of conviction, so surely you believe me.
Who's was it Jack McAuliffe who did the modern pumpkin beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, who was it that made the modern Oktoberfest? You don't know. Who made the first Oktoberfest?
It was in Germany.
You don't know.
It was in Germany.
Yeah, but that's
been
but
around.
it doesn't. It's been around.
Been around.
So just because it's older doesn't mean it needs to be drank in August. And that applies for both of our beers, both being older styles. However, I think that the limitations of an Oktoberfest beer, again, either style, kind of causes it to be less August friendly than a pumpkin beer that can span any style from light to heavy. You can make a pumpkin beer be whatever you want to be, including an August beer.
I think Oktoberfest is the amber beer that people who are asking for amber beer actually want.
Just order a freaking amber beer. There's nothing special about it.
Where are they?
West Side.
Well,
They have one year round.
Other than West Side.
There's
Boston Lager.
Yeah.
So there's two. There's one.
they're available
There's one
year-round.
national and there's one local.
Get the local one. It's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell you what.
What?
Drink.
Okay.
Drink what you want. Drink
I thought you were telling it. They were like,
No.
yeah.
drink pumpkin beer in July. Drink
Yes.
Oktoberfest in July. I don't care.
No.
Have what you want.
Enjoy it. If someone wants to drink a beer that you don't think is, air quotes, in season yet, keep your mouth shut. Except for Brewdog. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
And if friends don't let friends drink Brewdog, so if you have a friend that's drinking Brewdog, or even Founders, I should.
And on the back does it say or
up.
Even Founders?
Yes. How did you know? And if you don't know why, just do a little Googling on the companies.
Yeah.
Our opinions, again, if someone's going to drink it, I mean, that's their choice. I'm not giving them my money. Doesn't mean you can't give them yours. But yeah, make sure you know
and
what's involved in the company's drinking.
Let's say you went to a good friend's house for a barbecue.
Yes.
And they had Brewdog. You had your choice of cans of Brewdog and cans of Miller Lite and cans of Founders All Day IPA. What you drinking?
Miller or water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
There's not even no hesitation.
I didn't know water was a choice, but
it's always a choice. Everyone has at least a hose or a tap or something.
Yeah, hose water.
I drank hose water as a kid, and I ended up fine. I think.
Yes, we did.
Maybe.
We were of age to drink hose water.
Do you remember those first sips of that hot hose water before the cold water in? Oh my God, it was awful.
You did that once, and then you
still did it again. Well, you're like, okay, I'm gonna wait like a couple seconds next time. Oh, this is still awful. Okay, I'll wait a couple seconds more next time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like once.
We had marbles as a kid.
Yes.
Try and find marbles.
You can. They're a choking hazard.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I wasn't dumb enough to eat them.
Yeah.
I don't think.
What about Jacks? Don't swallow those either.
Do Jacks still exist?
I don't know. Choking hazard.
Yeah. You know what else
Don't stick them in your rectum.
Oh, God. No. What?
No, it's true. Don't do that.
Don't.
Am I saying something is wrong?
But that's the thing. It's like we think, why does this need to be stated? And then, no, sadly, it needs to be stated.
Correct. For this,
yes.
For the younger audience, you have to tell them not to stick stuff in there.
Yes. We thought that in the year of our Lord and Savior 2024, we would have flying cars. Instead, on our burger wrappers, it says, "Do not eat wrapper."
Yeah.
Like, what we are regressing somehow. We had lawn darts.
Yeah, we did.
Up.
Hell yeah, we did.
Holy crap.
They were fun as hell.
We're still here. Bring back the yard darts.
You know what? I won. I'm still here.
Yes. I was the alpha of that game.
That's right.
Speaking of games.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Winning games.
Yes.
So we've kind of argued our thoughts about pumpkin beers and Oktoberfest and drinking them in August. And clearly there is a winner, but the winner is for you to decide, not for Marco and I to decide. Because, again, drink whatever the hell you want. It is so close to being football season that I can barely contain my joy. Marco and I last year wanted to do something within the podcast space that we have for the NFL season, and I don't even know what happened last year, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
I don't think we planned well enough. Much like the baseball beer bracket, we had great ideas.
There's a common thread
but
there.
We actually didn't put in the planning aspect enough to make it happen the way we wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
We're changing all that with the 2024-25 NFL season.
Let's go.
We are going to, for the regular season, so not preseason, but for the regular season, postseason, and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We are going to have, and we haven't come up with the perfect name yet, so for now we're going with like the NFL Octagon Challenge.
Octagon Challenge.
Who knows? We are going to go head-to-head each week. Every Tuesday when we record, randomly throughout the episode of Truth, Beer, and Consequences, it will be Octagon time, or whatever the hell we decide to go with. Marco and I will each pick a team that week to win. The teams don't have to be playing each other, and we cannot pick a team that we have previously picked.
Correct.
We can pick a team that the other person has picked previously because, again, it's limited number of teams and weeks and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Whoever wins gets a point for that week.
Yep.
At the end of the regular season...
If we both win, it's a push.
Yes. If we both win, it's a tie. It's soccer rules. Ties count in this. At the end of the season, the regular season, at the end of the postseason, and at the end of the Super Bowl, the finale, the championship.
Yeah.
The winner,
the Gran Campeón.
The winner of each of those gets to, I think we decided, or this part's still a little iffy. I think we decided the winner at each of those seasons, regular, post, Super Bowl is its own season, even though it's, one day.
They get 2 six-packs.
Right.
Or a 12-pack, whatever.
The loser has to buy the winner either 2 six-packs or basically 12 cans of beer.
Yeah.
And then repeat for the postseason, repeat for the Super Bowl.
Right.
If there is a tie at the end of any of those seasons,
yep,
the winner is determined, and again, these are some of the things we're still dialing in, but one of the conditions for an instant win for that person at the end of the season is if any of the teams they picked to win had a
special teams touchdown.
Yeah, kickoff for full touchdown, absolutely.
Yeah.
If none of that happened for either team, we're still working on that. But, we have until the end of the season to really dial that piece in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We'll have a little bit of a mini debate on why we're picking the teams we're picking.
Right.
It could be anything from, I have been researching the stats for 4 months on this team, and so I'm picking X. Or it could just be, they're going with their throwback uniforms this week, and I really like those. I'm picking it because of the aesthetics. Yeah. Who knows?
And it doesn't matter why we pick them.
Yes.
All that matters is
who wins.
Who wins.
And if both teams win, we both get a point. If both teams lose, neither of us get points.
Yeah, nobody gets points.
It's
you follow us, people? How the points are made?
They'll figure it out as we go along.
They will.
Yeah. And I will. I'm not going to try to. I will include in the show notes each and every week. Well, no, I can't. So it's going to be the following week. So that part might be a little confusing. How to say who won for the previous week, because the podcast goes out on Friday. Well, those games aren't going to be played until anywhere from Thursday through Sunday.
So maybe the update has to be in the Cincy Beer events.
Could be that.
Because that comes out on Wednesday, and then there's Thursday night football for the new week.
Right. We'll have to figure out exactly when we say, or even, you know what? Let's make this easy. We're making it too complicated. So Tuesday 1, before the first regular season game, we pick who we think.
Okay.
The next Tuesday when we record, we say who won the previous week, and then we pick our choices for that week.
Okay.
Why make it any more difficult than it needs to be?
Don't need to do that. Don't need to make it more difficult.
We're going to keep it tracked, so at the end of each season, again, regular, post, Super Bowl, I'll put a social media post up on who won that season. Marco picked right 5 times. Julia picked right 5 times. There was a punt return for a touchdown. Marco won. Whatever the case may be. That way it doesn't just get weird and awkward and overly complex to where we stumble and fall and
right.
and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're trying to figure out more ways to do more fun stuff for you guys. And since we both love football, we both are so excited for this season, we need to integrate it into our show because it's part of who we are. It's part of what we do.
Yeah, we enjoy it.
Yeah. So, Marco, do you have any final words on Oktoberfest beers in August before we wrap up this little fun, 20-minute bonus?
I just want to recap the fact that if I'm understanding the rules right,
yes,
I have the potential to have 3 12-packs. 3 12-packs from you.
36 beers, yes.
36 beers.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and understand, I know that those 36 beers are going to be delicious because I'm going to pick delicious beer.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not 36 and it ends up being 24.
They're still going to be delicious.
Still going to be delicious.
Yeah.
And you're going to like the beer that you probably won't get. But that'll be fun.
It will be. It will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And moral of the story is start drinking your pumpkin beers and your Oktoberfest beers because by the time you're ready for them, they're going to be gone.
Or would have been canned 3 or 4 months ago.
And they're not going to taste the same, yeah.
And they're not going to taste the same. So get on it, people.
Absolutely. With that being said, thanks for sitting with us with this little extra bit of bonus. Hopefully it was fun for you. It was fun for us, and we will catch you guys soon.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers, pros, whatever.